So today we have a beginner's guide for anime fight. This will have some useful tips for any stage of the game. So keep on watching and let's get into it. First up, we have complete your quest. You might be like, what do you mean by that? Or you might be like, I know about quests. But either way, what I recommend you doing is going here. And then you can see the rewards, right? You can see you get a mount, which will help out a ton. As you can see, I'm walking normally now. And if I start using my mount, I'll actually traverse the map a lot quicker. So getting at least one mount is very useful. Probably the higher map, the quicker the mount is. But I'm not sure about that because I only have this one. Either way, it gives some potions that are very useful in the long run. If you do happen to get these potions, you could use them in last world or second world. And they will be just so useful because more damage, more coins, of course, is insane. And then more luck, of course, is always good. More XP, also very good. So I definitely recommend you complete your quest whenever you can. It definitely helps out a ton. They're in every world, by the way. There's one in Leaf. There's one in Dragon Town. And then there's one in Final World, of course. And if you're watching this later, there'll be one in your future world too. I'm pretty sure every quest gives the exact same rewards, amount, and 3 of each potion. But I might be wrong about that. Let's check that out. But I'm pretty sure it does give the same rewards every single time. Yeah, as you can see right here, the mount is high rarity, but it is still the same type of rewards, right? So you're just getting a mount and all that sort of stuff. Either way, next is do your trials and towers. I'm pretty sure you can grind this with others, and that's actually better. But trials open every 30 minutes. So at XX0, so 00 time, and 30. So that'll be like, for example, 5 and 5:30, there is going to be a trial. And the trial also has a merchant. We'll get into that in a bit. But basically, the trial just opens every 30 minutes. As you can see, it opens in 8 minutes here. And you have the tower, which the tower is actually very, very useful because you can enter that at any time you want to. Basically, what that means is that if I want to do the tower right now, I can just click yes, and it will open. And as you can see, it starts in 30 seconds. So you do have a little bit of wait time until you can start. But yes, yet again, that is not that big of an issue. I'm pretty sure you can do trials. I'm not sure about towers, but I'm pretty sure you can grind trials with others for, let's say, leaderboard runs or just drops in general. So I definitely recommend finding maybe a mate or like a few friends to grind with, or anyone to grind with, really. Maybe look in the Discord, you know, ask some people over there. But I definitely recommend grinding trials with multiple people. And as you can see, this drops some stuff, which this drops coins, diamonds, stat chips, and an accessory. Accessories are really, really useful. Let me show you guys right here. It gives damage. You might be like, why is that useful? Well, I mean, I don't assume you'll be, but as you guys can see, it just drops a bunch of accessories, which are just so useful. I can't lie, 15% damage just helps out so much. Like my Yorichi does 3.2k width, and if we unequip it real quick, we might do like, what, 2.9k ish? Yeah, 2.8k. So I definitely recommend going for the accessories, whether that would be the tower. It doesn't matter which accessory, just go for any accessory. Also, it is worth it to mention that if you're watching this video, let's say 1 month after it's uploaded, there's probably better accessories than this one out. So make sure to inform yourself on what the best accessories are at the time. But yeah, these are good for now, right? If you want some easy accessories to grind, definitely grind for this one from the tower, because you can open it anytime. You can do it anytime whenever it's convenient to you. And it also drops, of course, diamonds and stat chips. Getting into diamonds, by the way, don't forget to, if you go right here, for example, don't forget to spend them on here. Or not diamonds, my bad. But this is a different currency from the time trial. This is basically the diamonds from the time trial, right? And you can buy potions here, right? Which I definitely recommend. Let's say you want to go for a leaderboard run, right? It refreshes every 8 hours, as you can see. Every next restock in 5 hours 35, but it's probably about 8 hours for every restock. And let's say you want to do leaderboard runs. You might want to buy only these damage potions every 30 minutes, let's say, or every 8 hours, my bad. And you might not want to spend the rest. But yeah, I definitely recommend buying whatever is useful to you. So let's say you need more XP, you know, you want to get on leaderboard, level up your units, you know, or luck, you want to go for secrets, you know, basically whatever is useful to you, just buy the potions for that. I definitely recommend doing that. Otherwise, you're really missing out. Next, we have, let's see. Oh yeah, if you were to hypothetically get 1 game pass, right? Let's say you have 600 Robux to spend. I always recommend you get extra fighters. The extra fighters game pass, you got to consider there is a luck trait in this game. There will be drops trades in the future. So extra fighters increases every single stat in the game. Indirectly, of course, but it does increase every stat. So I definitely recommend you buy this game pass right here. This is probably the best game pass in any simulator with units. So yeah, I definitely recommend you buy this. This is definitely by far the best game pass. So hypothetically, if you do want to buy a singular game pass, you have enough Robux for one game pass, definitely buy extra fighters. Extra SP is also great. Luck is also great, but I recommend extra fighters the most. I probably buy extra fighters and the basic luck one. Next, we have I will be showing some good AFK spots. All right, so every map has different good AFK spots, but don't forget the best AFK spot is different for everyone. Let's say I'm a little bit weaker, I might want to AFK weaker enemies. I'll show you in a second what I mean, but the best AFK spot for Ninja is around here. As you can see, I'm hitting a ton of enemies. I'm able to get a lot of shards right here. So if you do want to AFK for shards in Ninja Village, go ahead and grind here. There might be another good spot. And then for Dragon Town, which is where I'm going to be showing, there's a little bit of nuance to it. Because as you can see right here, these enemies have a lot lower HP. So if I'm a bit weaker, I might be better off grinding this than, for example, the most optimal grinding spot, which I'm pretty sure that's around here or something. But you want to go for the best grinding spot for you, because if you're a little weaker, you might be able to one-shot these where the other ones take a while. So make sure to pick the right grinding spot for you, because it might not be the same for you as for everyone else, because you might be a lot stronger or a bit weaker, you know. It's different for everyone. That's all I'm trying to say. Next we have luck actually increases the chances of getting good trades. This is such a useful tip if you didn't notice, but luck increases the chances for good trades. So if you can, whenever you roll for trades, right, maximize your luck. So equip your luck team, maybe even equip a luck pot. I wouldn't do that though. I would just save your, actually you might want to equip a luck pot. I'm not sure, that's up to you, but I definitely recommend you equip as much luck as possible while you do spin for trades, because it does increase your chances for mythical, secret, legendaries, all that sort of stuff. And of course that is what you're going to be going for. You're not going to be going for commons, of course. So I definitely recommend you do maximize your luck before rolling for trades. Also, it is worth it to mention that I'm pretty sure it doesn't increase stat rolls. So for stat rolls, your luck does not matter. That's for now, though. It might change, but for stat rolls, the luck does not matter. Next, we have this tip helped me out a lot personally, by the way. Like, I'm talking a lot. It helped me out a ton. Is, let's say I'm at third world, right? But I'm too weak. Like, I just can't seem to AFK here because I keep running out of coins. What I recommend you doing is just going back a world and then just hatching and leveling up your units here. Look at how much cheaper the egg is. 20 times cheaper, right? And here I can still auto-fuse and I'll still get good amount of levels. Not as much, of course. And I can hatch for secrets. I can hatch for basically anything, while I'm also gaining coins, because you got to consider, if you're one world below, you're going to be gaining coins, and those coins you can eventually use in the last world. So this is definitely a very useful tip for, especially if you're trying to catch up or you're new to the game. I definitely recommend you do this. So basically, like, try and go back a world, or maybe even 2 worlds, whatever is best for you, and just grind over there. Also, it is worth it to mention, I am trying to hit 50,000 subs for the end of the year. So if you do find this useful at any point, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. And yeah, that was it for this video. Please do leave a like and subscribe, like I said, and have a nice day, and bye-bye.